Netflix is poised to report quarterly results next week, and analysts are bracing for a possible hit to subscriber numbers after the streaming giant announced it was exiting Russia. Yahoo Finance's own Canal is here with more. So, Ali, what kind of impact is Wall Street talking about here potentially?
Yeah, and you know it's interesting too, Emily, because although investors have been hyper focused on profitability, especially with these newer entrants like Warner Bros. Discovery, at the end of the day, subscriber numbers still matter. And it doesn't help that Netflix did pull out of Russia on March 6th. And because of what you mentioned, that disappointment we saw last quarter with that low subscriber forecast, it has some work to do. So heading into next week's results, I think a big focus is going to be what the potential impact could be from that pullout from Russia. Although Netflix is still relatively new in the country, estimates place Russia's Netflix subscriber count at less than 1 million. It was still a region where it wanted to expand its footprint. The streamer was working on 4 Russian originals that has since been put on hold. And we know the importance when it comes to overseas growth for the company. So analysts are a bit cautious heading into earnings. We had BMO Capital Markets lowering their price target from $650 a share to $640, specifically citing that removal of Russia from Netflix's model. Meanwhile, Cowen expects a subscriber addition of 1.4 million. That's significantly below estimates of 2.5 million. Again, given the Russian suspension, Cowen also lowering that price target to 590, down from 600 bucks a share. So it seems like the Russia pullout could impact Netflix in more ways than one. Shares of the company are down about 30% since that last earnings report in January. So a lot of questions that management is going to have to answer next week, not only about Russia, but also about its future outlook. That password sharing crackdown experiment, is that working? The gaming strategy, M&A. There's a lot happening in this space. And because Netflix is a leader in this industry, I think investors are really hoping for some decisive answers, and they just overall expect a lot more from the company.